I'm Gifty Gyamfi,
Hey.
26 years of age. um, Went to Winneba Senior High School, did science. Then after that, I was thinking of what next to do, and boom, the thought just came. Why not nautical science? Went to Winneba Senior High School, did science. Then after that, I went to Regional Maritime University in the year 2013. Had my BSc, my degree in nautical science in the year 2017. Did service for 6 months, and I was recommended by Nicolene to join Celebrity Exclusives. The first thing that motivated me was the uniform. Sorry, it's quite funny though, but I saw men in this uniform and I was like, wow, this is really nice. So I kept on reading about it and I realized I couldn't really see women in this profession. I only saw men in this profession, and it's kind of motivated me. I was like, nah, I have to venture into this because I love stuff that's a challenging. And whilst growing up, I changed up my mind again to be a medical doctor. And I changed my mind again after SS to just go do nautical science. So I would say the uniform, anytime I see this, everyone loves, but the uniform motivates me. So level 100. Level 100 was really tough. Kadeship. I was not used to that kind of lifestyle whereby you have to do exactly what the men are doing. Like I almost gave up. I remember I used to call my mom to tell my mom, Mommy, I want to come home. And she'd be like, I've paid, do you know the amount of school fees I paid and you want to come home? Stay there. My first hours on board, I got to the port that was in Vigo, Spain, and I saw this huge ship, and I was like, "Wow! I have never seen such a ship before." I passed through the gangway, got whatever I needed, and I was shown my cabin, and I was taken to the bridge. Finally, where I'll be working. I got to the bridge and I started crying. You asked me why. I saw the equipment and I was like, wow, I've never had any practical work on these equipment. So I was shaking, I was panicking, and I started crying. And I just said to myself, I'm sure everyone has been through this, and yet they've been able to get to where they are. So they are not different from you. You would also get to wherever you want to get to. And the next thing for a week, I kept on like getting lost. I couldn't find my cabin for a week because the ship is really huge. So that was my first year. That's how my first year was. Oh God. So after school, you would have to do your cadetship for a year. So I was an apprentice officer, meaning I was still learning for a year. So I was all around. I was doing navigation, deck jobs, safety work. So I was learning everything. I was going for duties the normal times my officers of the watch were going. It was 12 hours initially, 8 hours for duties, then 4 hours for your normal safety jobs. So it's the same thing as everyone does. Yeah. So my first contract was 5 months. My second was also 4.5 months, and my third contract was 3 months. So that was like approximately a year. Yeah, so I joined Celebrity 2018. So let's say it's been 2 years now. 2 years and a month. Yeah. What I love most about this job is traveling around the world without paying. I get to see places, I get to meet people, meet new people, meet people from different cultures with different beliefs, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I get to see the sea where I work, feel the breeze. So that's what I really like most about this job. And the money, yeah. My social life, eh, not it has not really affected my. Okay, in some parts it has affected my social life, but I just started, so not so much. With friends, I come back, I get to miss, like, I get to lose friends because you leave, you go, you don't get to hear from some friends for a long time. Uh, you come back, family is always families. When it comes to social media and stuff, gradually my name is popping up. So I'd say we have the positive and the negative aspect. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I experienced some, but luckily for the cruise ship, for my cruise ship, we have stabilizers because of the passengers. We don't want them to really feel um, the rough weather, so we have stabilizers that aids when the ship is rolling. But when it comes to pitching, because the stabilizers are at the starboard side and the port side of the ship, we don't have them at the bow and the stern. So when it comes to pitching, that's when we can't do anything about it, even though we extend the stabilizers, but you really feel it. So kind of experienced, yeah, my first contract, I was throwing up the first time I experienced rough weather, which was on the Baltic Sea. And so, yeah.
Great.
Every day is a challenge. You meet challenges every day. When, for instance, you make some mistakes and like it's everyone is under pressure. Not as in we are being pressured to work, no. But it gets to a time whereby everyone is under pressure. So once there are mistakes and stuff, like it becomes quite hard because when we're under pressure, what we do, we start to shout and stuff, and sometimes you feel like you are being useless or something. But every day is a challenge, so take it one step at a time. So. Yet every time there's a problem, it doesn't matter if you're a cadet. That's one thing I really love about celebrity X cruises. And on celebrity X cruises, a cadet is also recognized as an officer, even though he or she may not be licensed, but he's still recognized as an officer. So you take up the responsibilities every officer is taking up. So when there's an issue, when there's a problem, yeah, you definitely get involved. With that, you get to learn. Being a woman on board, it's amazing. It's a great experience. I can't say much as compared to those on the container ships and tankers and etc. But on a cruise ship, we have like over 1,200 and something crew members. Definitely, you meet females from board and stuff. So I don't really feel the woman like being exceptional or something. I'm exceptional, but I don't really feel that's so yeah.
Great.
It's a great experience. It's fun. Yeah.
I see.
My last I joined, I think, on 2nd November. I spent Christmas and New Year on board, and that was amazing. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Christmas and New Year on board. Yeah, that was my last time.
Wow.
It is a great career. But I always say I wouldn't lie to you. It's a very difficult and a difficult job. It has so many challenges, especially as a woman. People will look down on you, saying you're a woman, you can't do it. So I would say it's a great opportunity, it's a great opportunity, but it's also challenging. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. For now, I can't say much about that. When we get there, we'll cross that bridge. Now, I may tell you, okay, when I start having a family, maybe I'll stop working and find something else to do. Because I also want to study maritime law. So maybe I might tell you that, but when the time comes, I wouldn't be able to stop. So when we get there.
So
But I want to become a captain for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
My last words to women out there is it's not easy out there as a woman. It's difficult. Like I said, people will look down on you, but you have to be strong. You knew why you went into that job. You shouldn't give up. It's challenging. So you have to be strong. You have to be ready to learn each and every day, learn more from others, communicate well with others because you meet other people out there. And open, I always say this, once you get there, don't close the door, leave it open for others to also join you up there. Normally, women don't like supporting women. But I like to say this to my women out there that it's great to support your fellow women to get to where you are. So that's the little I have to say to my women out there.
Wow.
I'm glad speaking to you guys.